seeing people coming in and out of our house.
Yeah, Junior, I was wondering that myself. I wonder what that scumbag Ronnie's up to now.
What, Taryl? I ain't up to nothing. Kinda curious myself.
Yeah, well, beat it. For once, this doesn't concern you. Get out of here.
All right, get in. Yeah, Pa. Let's go up in there, see what's going on.
Hello? Who's in here?
It's coming from that room back there, Pa.
You don't say. What the heck's going on in here?
Welcome to Double Play!
Double play? What the heck is that?
What, Taryl? You always told me to follow my dreams. So here we are. Finally opened my own baseball card shop. Double Play.
Andy, I want all this crap out of here by 5 p.m. today. You hear me?
Oh, come on, Taryl. I'm finally living my dream. And my dreams are all I have, Pumpkin.
Yeah, Pa. He's got some pretty good cards here.
Come on, Taryl. Can't we come to some sort of agreement or something? I'm making some good coin. Maybe I can pay your rent.
Andy, I live here. How about $500 a month? And you can only operate during my business hours.
You got yourself a deal. I'll even throw in this Joe Namath.
Sounds good. I'll take that Broadway Joe.
You got yourself a deal.
Hey, Andy, how much for one of these Jeter rookies?
Oh, the captain. Which one you got your eye on? That's a good choice.
That one there.
Oh, this one right here?
No, next to it.
Oh, this one right here?
No, other side.
Oh, okay, right here?
No, other side from the first one.
Oh, this one right here?
No, not that one. I said other side.
Oh, you were talking about this one then?
No, other side yet, Andy.
Oh, okay, how about this one right here?
No, not that one either.
Was that the one?
That's not the one. Over, next to it.
This one?
No, now I'm all confused. I don't even know which one I wanted now, Andy. The one below it.
Okay, this one right here.
Yeah, that one.
All right.
Pterodactyl here. Today's how-to video is going to be on this here flippity-floppity wheel on this here John Deere, because these lawn tractors, not only John Deere but Craftsman or American Yard Products, they use this heavy, thick, sintered bushing. And where we live, there's a lot of sand, and the sand gets in there and wears these out. And then people are like, I grease it all the time, Taryl, I grease it all the time. Yeah, well, you know what? That grease kind of acts like sandpaper, because the sand sticks to the grease and then wears it out. And then when you grease it, it pushes the sand and the old grease out, and then it gives it time to get new sand in it. We see this all the time. And then if you don't grease it, the same thing happens. The sand still gets in there. So I think I've come up with a solution, a better fix, and a better bearing alternative. So first thing you need to do is remove the wheel, unless yours fell off already, because I've seen that too. And a lot of times these caps are hard, and they're hard to get off. So you got to take a heat gun, Mr. Heat Gun. Hello, Taryl, it's me, Mr. Heat Gun. Are you going to plug me in today? No, we're not going to plug you in, Mr. Heat Gun. We're just going to use you as an example. Okay, that's worked for me, Taryl. So you heat up the cap with the heat gun, and that'll make it soft, and you can pull it off. So be careful, because it's going to be hot. You don't want to burn yourself. You might grab it with a pair of pliers or put a good pair of heavy gloves on. I had one guy ask me, he said, hey, Taryl, can I just get some hot water and throw the hot water on there? I'm like, well, you could, I guess. You could try it. But I use a heat gun. Heat gun works good because you're blowing that hot, stinky Mr. Heat Gun breath on there. You don't want to use a flame or a torch because you'll probably melt it. So that's the first thing. Get that hard cap off, and you can see this one's hard as a carp. So after you remove the cap, then there's a little E-clip on there which you can remove with a screwdriver. See, they call it an E-clip or a C-clip because it's in the shape of a C, or if you want to count that middle part, it could be a funny looking E. And then you got washers on there. You might have a couple washers, maybe 2, maybe 1. And you just slide the wheel off. So usually when your bushings are bad, this underneath here is all wore out too, which this one is. Because the weight of the wheel is pushing on the bottom. A lot of people pull the wheel off and just put new bushings in. And then they go, why did my bushings wear out all the time, Taryl? I just put these in a little while ago. And I go, did you check underneath? Well, no, my spindle looked good. Yeah, it looks good on top. What about underneath? It's all grooved. So I have a video where I show you how to replace these and how we found them on the inner screen. A new set that's cheaper than Deere. We went ahead and ordered a new set for this tractor, but I'm not going to show you how to do that because I already showed you in another video. So there's very many different bearing options you could go with for this front wheel that'll work for a while. But we want something that's going to last longer and be heavier duty. So this is the standard bushing that comes with it, and if you want the part numbers, there they are. 45057 225-130 Stens 13359 rotary. That's the Oregon number. Then I seen on the inner screen on eBay you can buy a front wheel bearing kit that eliminates these and goes with ball bearings like this. And it comes with caps and clips, E-clips and washers. But these bearings are okay, but you know, they don't last very long either. They kind of fall apart. I found that this cheaper sealed flange bearing from Oregon is pretty good. It lasts a lot longer. 45034 is that number. Then I saw this kit in the rotary book. And I thought, well, maybe I could use this. It's got these little bushings and can put that in there and put that on the wheel, because these little bushings look like short versions of this. The only thing is this is too wide. The hub of the wheel is not as wide as this. This is too long, so it won't fit in the wheel, so we don't want to use that. So then I saw a shorter cage bearing, like this one. And that's rotary number 9002. And then I saw this thicker in rotary 3/4 bearing, ball bearing. And this thing looks like it's pretty good. You know, it's a little thicker than this one, a little heavier duty. And that part number is 13414. So I thought, well, maybe I come up with a little kit here. Can use this bearing on the inside, because the groove is here on the outside. There's not much worn out here, so we'll use the thinner one on the inside. Then we'll put the cage on, and then we'll use this fatter one on the outside. And look at that, we've got a lot of support there. And even though this spindle is wore out underneath there, look at it. It's pretty tight. Or another thing you could do, if you want, is you could go on the inner screen and buy that bearing kit they sell that comes with these thinner bearings like this, and the caps and the washers and all that, and then just find this to put in the middle, the 9002. So you could do that, go on the inner screen, because maybe you go, well, my caps are hard, I'd like to get new caps, and my washers are all wore out. So you can go on the inner screen, buy that kit, comes with 4 new bearings, new caps, new washers, new clips, and then you can buy this. But for me, I'm going with this one, because I got these parts in stock. So to get these bushings out of the wheel, all you need is a punch and a hammer. I've had people come to me and go, Taryl, do you have a hydraulic press to press these bushings out of this wheel? And I go, what do you need a hydraulic press for to press the bushings out of the wheel? just a lawnmower wheel. It ain't the space shuttle. Take a hammer and a punch, I said. Give it a couple whacks. And pop goes the bearing. Pop goes the bearing. Pop goes the bearing. Where the grease fitting goes in, it's protruding a little bit. So we're gonna have to get that out of there. We're gonna have to remove that material. If you got a whizzer wheel with a carbide burr on it, you can grind it off. Otherwise, you have to use a rat tail file, a Ricky rat tail file. You can see where part of that grease fitting is in there. So I got a half round file instead of a rat tail because it's more surface area. Now you're going to have to do some filing if that's the only tool you got. It's going to take you a while. So that's one alternative, and I'm not going to sit here all day and do that. I'm going to get my whizzer wheel out. Okay, we got that smoothed down now. So now our caged bearing will fit in there. It's not a free range bearing, it's a cage bearing. So a lot of times your wheel is wore out and these bearings, when you go to put the new ones in, they just flop right in there. So what you want to do is close up that hole. So you take a hammer and beat around the edge of the wheel. Kind of close it up a little bit. So when you put that bearing in, it's got a tight fit. All right, so we know this is the inside. So we were going to go with the thinner flange bearing in there. See, it fits tighter, tight enough for what we need it for. Then we'll drop our cage in there. It's not a free range cage, it's a cage. And then I'm going to use a deep well socket. Drive that one in. Looky there. Look at that. That's a much heavier duty bearing setup for this wheel. Now a lot of shops, you know, they only know what they got there and what they've been taught. They don't know how to think outside the shop. You know, you have to think outside the shop. I'm sure there's guys that come in there and they go, I gotta keep replacing these bushings all the time. Don't you guys got a heavier bearing for this tractor? Don't you have some? Nope, all I got is this bearing right here. That's the one that fits it. That's the only one they got. Sorry, sir, that's it. I can't think outside this place. Once I'm inside here, this is the only thinking I can do is what's on that screen. I can't sit there and go, I wonder if there's something better I could come up with. Let me look through this catalog here while I'm sitting there making a stink face on the toilet. No, they can't do that. But I do that. Yeah, I make a poop face as I'm looking through the catalog. All right, let's slide our wheel on our damaged. This thing has got a big groove in it. Right here, big groove. The back isn't too bad. The top is all scarred. So if you went and used them original bushings, it's just going to wear it out again. And you've seen in the beginning of the video how sloppy this wheel was. Look at there. Looky there. Look at that. Now we don't have to buy new spindles, saving the guy money. That's what it's all about. Saving that money. And we can put our washers on. Put our clip back on. put our cap back on. And I'm sure the guy's gonna go, did you do the other side too? And I'll be, yeah, I did the other side. Did the other side too. Look at that, like brand new again. Spins good. Oh yeah. Gonna be happy, and I didn't even put grease in it yet. I still gotta grease it yet, but I gotta do the other side. So, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Ring the bell to get notifications when new video comes up. Follow me, Facebook and Instagram. Come on, get on your lawn tractors and follow me. Go to our web store, get your Taryl apparel. Chicks will love you. You'll be a chick magnet wearing this stuff. You got a spark plug necklace on and a Taryl shirt. Strutting down the street. Them chicks are gonna be, ooh, who's that handsome hillbilly over there? I gotta have him. Taryl apparel, buy it. And there's your dinner. Woo! Better bearing, wheel bearing, better bearing! John Deere! Also work on your Craftsman.
Ah, you have a pretty nice place here.
Oh, thanks, guy. I do what I can.
Do you buy cards? Because I'm looking to get rid of some fairly expensive super rare sports cards. Really mint stuff.
What kind of stuff are we talking here? Let me see what you got.
Huh. Hey, Frankie. Give him the stuff.
Oh, these are all Jetman 10s. Where did you get all these? They don't call him the doctor for nothing. Oh, the doctor? I don't think I could sell these. That would be wrong.
Aw, come on. I'll make you a real good deal on them. Turn this place from a double play into a triple play.
Well, Taryl is charging me rent now, so I'll buy these cuts.
Great. Sounds good. Frankie, write them up.
Will do.
You're under arrest for purchasing doctored sports cards.
What?
Hands up, scumbag.
I didn't even buy the cards yet. You can't arrest me. You get these things away from me. Oh.
Sorry, scumbag. You're going away for a long time. Get him out of here.
Hey, Junior, help me. Come on, Taryl. You gotta bail me out. You gotta bail me out. Help me. Junior.
What happened? What are you doing with Andy?
Well, boys, been running a sting operation the past few months. This idiot fell right into it. You're gonna be seeing him for a while. Also, we gotta confiscate everything in that glass case back there as evidence. Great, Pa. What are we gonna do with this leftover display case?
We'll open our own store, Junior. Pterodactyl here. And when you visit the shop, you can pick up your Taryl apparel right here.
Yeah, pick up your Taryl merchandise today.
And there's your dinner.